most of my plans for the next school year settled, I think. So I thought I would share it. It's that time of year. I'm splitting these videos up into our together work, which is Science, History, Bible, and then my first grader, and then my third grader, that's what this one is, and then my seventh grader. I keep calling her 8th grade, 7th grade. So if you are interested in those other grades, be sure to check them out below. I just didn't want to make the video too long, or for people who didn't want to sit and watch through all those parts. So be sure to check those below, and I will put up a blog post with all the curriculum that I'm mentioning below as well. So let's get started. 3rd grade, Ben. Ben is a very different learner than my daughter, and my daughter is very much a learner like I am. Trying not to force Ben into the shoebox of what I want as curriculum or what my ideas has been really difficult. I have struggled a lot with it, but this year has been confirmation to me on how much I really need to honor that in him and choose what truly works for him. So with that in mind, I've been really thinking about it, and I've gone over the plans with him, and he thinks they all sound good. I think they sound good. So I hope that this will be a good fit next year for him. So math, I have tried really hard to make CLE or Singapore or Math Mammoth work for him, and they just don't. And he dreads math. You know, he's a willing worker. He's good at math. He learns it very differently than I do, but it's a strong subject for him. He probably will end up going into science as in college, so he needs a good development of the math skills now, so we have time to build them. So instead of trying to force him into it, we have decided that next year we will do Beast and Fred only. We've used Fred for a few years, and it's been real supplemental, and I haven't been very consistent about it, but he loves Fred and he learns so much from it. Beast, we started in the fall, and it was just a little bit too high for him. Like, he could do the early questions in the book, but not as they moved, each section progressed in difficulty. He struggled on those. But I pulled it out last week, and he flew through it. So I think now he just needed the extra few months of maturity and brain development and all of that. So we will finish 3A this year. So next year we'll do 3B, 3C, and 3D for him. And then we will also do Fred. He is thrilled for science or for math next year, and so that makes me feel good. That was the one I was really hard for me. Beast is a great curriculum. It's very challenging, but for something about it just feels a little lacking to me, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's spread out over 4 books and I don't have all 4 of them. I don't know. But anyway, he's thrilled with math, and that makes my mama heart happy. Writing and grammar. I'm going to do First Language Lessons Book 3 for him. He really likes those books. We only did the first 2 with my daughter. But he really likes them, so we're going to go ahead and do Book 3 for him. And then writing, I will be doing Writing with Ease too. If you've never used Writing with Ease, a lot of people use them one level down from so using Book 2 and Grade 3, because there's a lot of memory to them and spelling and whatever. So we'll do Book 2 for him next year, and then I will also supplement with Writing Strands, which is something we've used this year. So that will be his writing and grammar. Reading, I am just creating a reading list for him. He's finishing the last of the Explode the Code books right now. His reading is soaring, so I'm just going to create a long list of books, both like a storybook and chapter books, that he'll just get to choose from, you know, the list as we go. This next year I really need him to do most of his reading independently, which he doesn't. He's not happy about. He really likes to snuggle on the couch and do some reading, so we'll probably do a little either flip-flopping of days or mostly independent, and then I'll come for the last 5 or 10 minutes. I'm not sure how it's going to work out yet. I have to look at my schedule, but I'm going to need that time next year so that I can focus more on Matthew since he has more next year. So that's reading. Geography. We are doing, I discovered this one, Leaks and Legends by Veritas Press. This is the South book. He loves this book. This one doesn't give a whole lot of geography to it. It's like the story that goes along with the geography. But he really likes this. And then the book, there's I think 10 pages in each chapter about different areas. So like I said, we're doing Africa or South this year, which is Africa, and yeah, Africa, and like Saudi Arabia, middle part of the Middle East, the Arabian Peninsula, I should say. And each chapter covers a few countries. So we are doing this for his geography this year, and then to supplement with this, I put some videos on YouTube for him about the countries we're learning. So that's what he'll do next year. There's east, north, west, and south, of course. We'll probably do 2 of those next year. I just need to show him which ones and see what he wants to do. So that's geography. Of course, science and history we'll do together. But in addition to that, since he is a rural science nut, I have tried a few different things to get him to have an additional science. And again, it's one of those things where I've tried to shoehorn him into the way I think that he should do it, like workbooks and that type of thing, and it's not working. So next year, I've just decided that since he really learns well from watching and listening, that I will, I'm going to create a YouTube list of good quality science things of all kinds of topics. Like he pretty much likes any kind of science. And then I will give him 15-20 minutes each day to watch some of that. So he's been asking for more science, and when I suggested that, his eyes lit up. So I think that will be a good fit for him. So that is Ben, my 3rd grader. Again, if you are interested in hearing more about our science or his science history Bible together work, just a sec. My 1st grader or my 7th grader, be sure to check out those videos below, and head over to my blog for the curriculum for these things. So, thanks for watching.